Good morning, everybody. My name is Amanda Ellis of amandaellis.co.uk and Facebook page Angelic Celestial Colours. I'm making this video on the 27th of September 2013. It's a little bit early, but it's intended as a broadcast for October. I'm actually away for a week, early October, in Italy, doing a course linked to colour mirrors, and there will be new courses that I can offer going forward from that afterwards. So it's all quite exciting, and I'll tell you more about that next time. Today's video, we'll do our usual thing of linking into Archangel Metatron's energy, which is the being that guides my life and that I teach other people about. So we'll do some channeling on that. But I'd like to start off firstly by looking at one of the colour energies, and this one is red. So that's why I'm wearing my red shawl today. And actually, red has been a bit of a theme for me over the last couple of weeks anyway, and I've been working with it a lot. And I've just done a Skype reading actually with somebody, and we were talking about the red energy a lot and the need for red in our life. And I hadn't even realised that I'd come down wearing my red shawl today. And that's what I love about colour. It's a subconscious language that we just automatically know what we need, and hopefully we try and incorporate that colour into our lives. But in this case, I knew what my client needed, even though I hadn't necessarily seen them. I came down wearing the colour. So let's explore the world of red a little bit and what it means to us. Looking up at this bottle here, let's just put it somewhere where you can see it nicely. There we go. Actually, really does match my scarf, doesn't it, that I'm wearing today? But, you know, it's a really bright crimson red here that we're talking about. And a lot of people who are spiritual often have an issue with red as a colour, or neglect it in some way, thinking that maybe it's not spiritual enough. In terms of colour therapy, of course, red is the colour with the slowest vibration to it, and it's the one that is the densest. Hence, white is linked into our physical body. And obviously, you have a lot of the other colours, the violets, the silvers, the golds, which are much more linked to higher realms and the higher chakras. And it's very easy to get caught up in, just wanting to sort of go up there and link to higher realms, rather than coming down here into our bodies and really experiencing what it is to be physical on a physical planet at this time. And this is very much what Metatron helps us with, to obviously channel and access the higher levels of light. And you can see behind me the white light that's coming down into his head on the depiction behind me. From higher realms, he's taking that into his body, into his third eye, and then obviously it flows down. But also, none of that really makes sense unless we ground it into the physical, and red is the colour that helps us with this. So red is a great colour to sort of help us get motivated, to ground in whatever we need to be doing in our lives. It's the colour of leadership, it's the colour of success, money, also very much linked into our health, our physical health. Relationships come under the red banner. Really anything that goes into what we call the base chakra area, or being a base chakra issue, would come into the red ray. But really what I want to focus on today is the role it plays in nourishing our physical body, because that's the one thing that does all unite us, in that we are all souls living within this physical shell of a body, and many of us struggle with our bodies from time to time. And I just would like to link in now to the Red Angel and see what message we have this October from the Red Angel. The main message coming for us today is the need to listen to our bodies. This is something that has been said many, many times before, that we need to listen to what our bodies are saying to us, and I think many of us are quite used to hearing that. But Red Angel, and also I've got Metatron here as well, really is talking about the fact that we might know it, but we don't necessarily do anything with it. So to give an example, we may, for example, have shoulder ache, we may have very painful shoulders, and at an emotional, spiritual level, that can be to do with, what's my body trying to tell me here? It can be to do with the fact I'm actually carrying too much on my shoulders. I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders. Where does that expression come from? There is too much in my life. There are too many people relying on me. Well, we may understand that, but then really what the Red Angel is saying, okay, but are you then doing anything to actually offload some of this? Maybe delegate, for example, with regard to that sort of issue. Sometimes we're really good at listening to our bodies. If you think about it, when we're hungry, our body gives us a really obvious sign that it's hungry in terms of the fact that our stomach starts grumbling or we feel lightheaded or faint. And most of us, if we've got a healthy relationship with food, will then have a decent meal, hopefully, and our bodies will be thankful and it knows that it's been listened to and it doesn't sort of go into a panic. But we're very bad generally at, having the pain in our knee or the pain in our ankle or a headache or stomach ache, and actually really looking at a deep level in terms of, well, what is our body trying to tell us at any one time? Louise Hay has obviously done really fantastic work over the years where she's looked at virtually every part of the body and, if something goes wrong with it, well, what does that mean? But Metatron is increasingly saying, as well as that, it's about you getting in tune with your own body and trying to work out what it is trying to tell you. So that's the first message for the Red Angel. But also, just as we go into winter months, certainly here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the time to really look after and nurture our physical bodies a little bit more than we do. And red is just a really lovely colour to enable us to do that. So wear it, it will make you feel more empowered and it will give you more presence. If you think about somebody that walks into a room who just wears maybe all black or very dark colours, what's that all about? I know sometimes from an official perspective we have to wear dark suits to work. I've certainly done that in the past. But really it's about hiding and it's about not standing out from the crowd. Red is a colour, whether you like it or not, that does make you stand out, and so therefore it gives you some qualities of feeling more leader-like, and usually with that comes a more successful energy that comes from it. And so therefore, why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want to be absorbing that into your body? You don't need to be wearing completely red, but just incorporate it a little bit as much as you can as we go into these winter months, which is really, I suppose, a little bit about hibernation, but it's about restoring the body as well. Okay, so I think what we'll do at this point, having talked a little bit about red and just the need for red this October, actually before we move off that, Metatron is just saying to me, I've just noticed that we've got this card lying down here, which is the green angel of balance and harmony, because he's just reminding me, of course, that the flip side of too much red energy, which might be your issue here watching this, it's almost like, we see the red mist, we have anger, we have frustration. It can also be about lust. Any colour can have both a positive and a negative aspect to it. And the flip sides of too much red energy, as I say, is being overstimulated and being quite hyper, I suppose, and also being angry, being frustrated, volatility, words like that. And so therefore the green angel coming in here, which is about balance and harmony. So it's almost as though you're being asked this October to look at your petrol gauge within your body and look at, what's your barometer of red doing? Is it filled up as much as it needs to be for the winter months that are coming? Is your body comfortable? Or maybe there is a problem with the red energy and actually the emotions are just sort of bubbling up and going to explode like a volcano. If that's the case, then actually wearing more red or incorporating more red will probably just not be good for you. So you actually need the green energy. So, and a green, of course, is the complementary colour to red. So green and red work beautifully together. So certainly if you feel the need to be more dynamic, more successful, have more qualities of leadership, be more comfortable in your physical body, have more physical energy, then you need to be incorporating more red. But equally, if you're somebody already that maybe has a lot of that or has issues with anger, frustration, you need to be calming down the red in your life and actually, in essence, incorporating the green energy in. At this point, I'm being told just to spray a bit of green as well. So let's do that. And the one that I have to hand actually is the green dragon. So this doesn't look green, I know, but it's actually clear with, can you see that? It's got sparkles in it. If I push it up to the light, you see the sparkles in that? This is all the dragon energies. Okay, so let's put some green around just to balance us. Let's see what message we have from the green dragon. And the green dragon is just reminding us, if we do have issues, red issues, seeing red, feeling angry, to take time out. It's a rather strange picture that I'm being shown in my head, which is actually, I'll just have to say what I'm being shown. It sounds very weird, but I'm being shown, it's like somebody sucking a mint, a polo mint. And if you think about that, it's like having a little snack. It's like having something that takes our mind off maybe what we need to do or what we're reading. It's taking time out, having a breather, counting to 10 before we actually explode, going out of the house, going for a walk, taking 5. In the UK, there's a famous advert, the Kit Kat advert, which is have a break, take a Kit Kat, and that's sort of the energy of what I'm getting, which is that when it all gets too much, and when all that red energy just gets too much, settle it back down again with the green, just take a break. And by taking the break, it puts things back into perspective again. Okay, so I'm going to take off my red shawl now just to do the Metatron channeling. Let's see what Metatron has to say to us this October time. Okay, what he's saying actually straight away to me is that I need to do something here just to help you to connect into his energy more. So what we're going to do is a meditation linked to that. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight into that and see what we get. I'd like you just to sit or to make yourself comfortable, feeling your feet on the earth and just welcoming in the energy of Archangel Metatron and also Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon at your feet, grounding you, holding you in the earth's energy, and Archangel Metatron allowing his energy to come down from your crown into your physical body. And we sense him as a magenta light, and we just allow, as we breathe in, Metatron's energy to enter our body. Allowing it and removing any resistance that there is within your being, for Metatron just to temporarily be within you, and for you to sense the world through his energy and through his eyes. Knowing that this is a safe thing to do, and just feeling as his energy enters your body and fills all the spaces. You may see a light, it may just be a sensation, but just feeling that Metatronic energy as you breathe it in, and it spreads to different parts of your body through your lungs, and it also is entering through your crown, until all you can feel is Metatronic light flowing through you, out of your fingertips, all the way down your spine, over your shoulders, right down to your feet, feeling your little toes tingling, full of light. And then as this process completes, you really feel Metatron flowing through you, being aware that you are still here also. you and Metatron as one. I'd like you now to pay attention to the base of your spine, the base chakra, your centre of safety, the area that governs relationships, money, shelter, health, and viewing those aspects of your life through Metatron's energy and eyes. Any aspect of that part of you, whether it's relationships, money, health, that needs help or transformation, just allowing Metatron's energy to enter and flow towards it. So if you have a problem with health, welcoming in the energy, Metatron's energy into your health. Welcoming in Metatron's energy to your home. Welcoming in Metatron's energy to your relationship with money. Go through any aspect with regard to the base chakra that needs Metatron's help. Going up to the sacral chakra, just below your belly button. And again, extending out Metatron's energy into all areas that govern this energy centre. Your sexuality, your creativity, the times in your life you have been hurt or shocked. Letting Metatron go in and just soothe that. Taking the Metatron energy into your stomach, into your solar plexus, the centre of your being, your power centre. Removing any fear. And once more, just allowing Metatron's energy to flow to all aspects within you that still feel small or unable to do what is being asked of them. Replacing it with golden light, Metatron's energy flowing into this energy centre, activating it, stimulating it, putting you in touch with your connection to him and the divine. Going up to the heart, breathing in Archangel Metatron's energy into your heart. You may sense a colour. Asking for Metatron's help with all aspects that relate to heartache. That may be emotional or physical. If you have a physical problem relating to your heart or chest area, asking for help now. Breathing in that Metatron energy. If you need help with relationships or love for self, asking for that now. Breathing in pink, letting it soothe the heart centre. Taking that pink energy up to the throat. Allowing Metatron to open up your centre of communication and where you are heard. Breathing in Metatron light into the throat. Beautiful blue. Asking for help to be heard, to be acknowledged, to be listened to. Feeling a peaceful energy as it enters the throat and an expansion of your powers of speech. Metatron's energy up to the third eye, just between your eyebrows. Asking for his help to open your centres of intuition and clairvoyance and being able to see clearly into the future. Not being distracted by the little things in life, not being distracted by pathways that take you off on a tangent. Clearly seeing the road ahead. Take a look at what your path looks like going forward at this time. Let Metatron be with you on that path and show you what lies ahead. Use all your senses to see yourself going into the next few months, where you are, who you are with, and if you need strength for that, breathe it in. And then you have Metatron by your side. Also using that path that's now opening up via the third eye to manifest in what you want for the future, what you need help with, knowing that this is done. Taking Metatron's energy up to the crown, allowing it to open and flower, connecting you to the higher realms, allowing a download of energy, of light now into your body, going wherever it needs to go, sensing whatever colour Metatron gives you now, and feeling as that energy works its way down your body, into the joints, all the way down into your hands, your arms, your spine, your chest, all the way down your stomach, into your hips, into your thighs, your knees, your shins and your feet, and then just ripple out that beautiful light from the heavens above into the air. And asking Archangel Metatron, is there anything that you need to know now? Just listen for the reply. Okay. And then just coming back in your own time, opening your eyes. Just knowing that you have that Metatronic light now flowing through you. If you feel at all dizzy or disorientated, just maybe move. Connect back into the earth, feel your feet on the floor. The word I got in that meditation at the end was diligence. To be aware of what is going on around us, to be diligent. This is really more a monthly thing for October. To be aware of the changing seasons, the changing energy. To be diligent in our own life of what we need to be, but also to welcome in the new. To really see reality of where we are with our eyes, and to use Metatron to help us to see clearly into October and the months to come. I'm going to end as I always do with a card. Here. And let's see what we get. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Felt quite powerful from where I'm standing here. I know that a lot of you are connecting in with these techniques, and that is really good. Just keep doing them as much as you can, and the connection that you have individually to Metatron will get stronger and stronger. Okay, got light in the darkness again. We've had that one before, I think. It's the Black Dragon. It is quite linked into Metatron, the Black Dragon. Remember that in the times that we're in here in our world, which still unfortunately are quite dark at times, we are asked to be the light in the darkness. And Metatron is reminding me here of something I was going to say at the start, which is to send prayers and healing out to the people in Nairobi in Kenya, obviously the atrocity that's committed there, the terrorism recently. But I knew when that story was being reported that there would be a higher purpose for it, and that there is always light within the darkness, and I wrote about that on the Facebook page. And today in the papers it's very clear that they're highlighting the story of one particular man who went in to help others. He didn't even have to go into the building, but he did, and he saved a number of children and a family. And I'm sorry, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's in the papers today, and it was just something. As soon as I saw that, I thought that just gives comfort that there are always more good people in the world than there are bad, and we just have to be the light in the darkness sometimes. So I'll leave it there for now. Have a great October. I will see you in November, definitely, and I may well do another video when I get back from Italy, which will probably be mid-October, because I'm sure the energy will have shifted, certainly for me personally by then anyway. But I wish you well, and keep in touch with me on Facebook or on YouTube. It's great to connect with you. Thanks very much. Bye for now.